To get started on this frilly crop top, I'm going to be using the Big Twist soft yarn in white and a 5mm crochet hook. So I'm actually going to start off this project a little bit different than I normally do. And I'm going to begin by creating a chainless foundation. So to start that off, I'm going to create my slip knot. And from here, I'm going to chain 2. Yarn over and insert your hook into the first chain. Yarn over and pull up a loop. And with 3 on my hook, I'm going to yarn over and pull through 1. And from here, yarn over again and pull through all 3. So including my first chain 2, I have 2 half double crochets. To create another half double crochet, I'm going to yarn over and insert my hook into the bottom of the last stitch that I've made, which is right here. Yarn over and pull up that loop. With 3 on the hook, yarn over and pull through 1. And with 3 again, yarn over and pull through all 3. And now I have 3 half double crochets. Once again, yarn over and insert my hook into the bottom of the last stitch. Yarn over and pull up that loop. Yarn over, pull through 1. Yarn over and pull through all 3. And now I'm going to continue to add half double crochets in this manner until the chain is long enough to reach all the way around the top of my bust. For my chest size, I'm going to create 87 half double crochets. And here at my very last half double, I'm going to chain 2 and turn. And for the next row, I'm going to add 1 half double crochet into each stitch. So I'm going to yarn over and insert my hook into the first stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, and with 3 on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. Yarn over, insert my hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. With 3 on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. And just continue to add 1 half double crochet into each stitch, which means at the very end of my row, I should end up with 87 half double crochets. And here, as I'm reaching my very last stitch, I'm going to chain 2 and turn. And continue to work rows of half double crochets. So now I'm back and I've done a total of 14 rows of the half double crochets. So at the end of my row, I'm going to chain 2 and turn my work. So for this next row, the pattern is going to be 1 half double, 1 half double, and then 3 half doubles into the same stitch. So to show you, I'm going to add my first half double into the first stitch, go to the next stitch and add another half double, and then into the third stitch, I'm going to add 3. So this is my first half double, back into the same stitch, that's 2, and back into the same stitch, that's my third. And the pattern's going to repeat like this for the entire row. So again, into the next stitch, add 1 half double, into the next stitch, add 1, and then into that third stitch, add 3 half doubles. So that's 1, 2, and that's 3. And into my very last stitch, I'm adding my 3 half doubles. And from here, I can chain 2 and turn. I think for this pattern, I only want to have this 1 row of increases. So for the rest of the top, I'm only going to be working 1 half double crochet into each stitch. So after my chain 2, I'm going to go back to adding 1 half double crochet into each stitch. And I think I'm going to crochet anywhere between 8 to 10 rows after my 1 row of increases. The number of rows that you want to crochet at this point is pretty much just based on how long you want your top to be. So if you wanted a super cropped top, I'd say add about 6 rows after your increase. But if you want a top that covers a little bit more of your belly, I'd go for 10 or 12 rows. And back again at the end of my row, I'm going to finish with my last half double, chain 2 and turn. So I've just finished that 1 row of regular half double crochets after my increase, and I'm just going to continue to add more rows of the regular half double crochets until I can increase by about 8 or 10 rows. Alright guys, so I'm back now after I've done a couple more rows, and I've crocheted a total of 12 rows of the regular half double crochet after my initial row of increases. So as you can see, it kind of gives the top this cute little frilly effect. And now we can start working on our straps. This is what I've crocheted so far for my first strap, and I'm just going to mimic this for the second strap. So to create my strap, I'm going to start off with my slip knot. And just as before, I want to use a chainless foundation. And for my top, I want to create a total of 50 half double crochets. So I'm going to start by chaining 2, yarn over and insert into my first stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. With 3 on the hook, yarn over and pull through 1. And with 3 again, yarn over and pull through all 3. And to show you one more time, I'm going to yarn over and insert my hook into the bottom of the last stitch. Yarn over and pull up a loop. With 3 on, yarn over, pull through 1. And then yarn over and pull through all 3. And just continue adding half double crochets until your chainless foundation reaches about 50. And here, after my 50th stitch, I'm going to chain 2 and turn. And starting with my very first stitch in the row, I'm going to go back and add a whole row of regular half double crochet. And back here again at the end of my row, I'm going to chain 2 and turn. And the pattern that I'm going to use for the sleeves is a little bit different than the pattern that I used to increase on the top. The pattern that I'm going to use is 1 half double, 2 half double, and then 2 half double. And I'm going to repeat that for the whole row. So to show you, I'm going to add 1 half double into my very first stitch, 2 half double into the next stitch. So this is 1, go back into the same stitch and add another, and 2 half double into the next. So that's 1 half double, back in the same stitch for 2. And I'm going to repeat that for the entire row. So 1 half double, in the next stitch add 2 half double, and then 2 half double again in the next.
'cause I'm singing, yes I'm singing. Oh, I don't feel how I used to anymore. I don't hear from you like I used to anymore. Let's run it back and kick it like we used to. Or call me back and tell me something new. I'm coming back now. I don't feel like I used to. No, I don't feel like I used to. You can tell me something new. Oh, you can tell me something new. I don't feel how I used to. I don't feel how I used to. I don't hear from you like I used to.